Hi Lisa, my name is Julie Kentner, and I decided to make a video on the use of space, time, and resources. So I'm going to do a series of 3 videos, and my first video is the use of space. So this is my classroom, and I'm going to show you around my classroom, and then I will tell you what things I would like to change about my room. So first of all, over here I have a large area for our whole group lesson. This has our smart board here, and this doubles as a great play space for the kids come to have the block center during center time. There's also building materials in these bins here that they can use. The rest of the room is divided up in 2 centers. So here I have my dramatic play center with the book center. The reason we chose to do this at the beginning of the year was because we like to have the couch in with the dramatic play center. We thought that they would like to have that. However, we know it's not best practice to have the books in as well for the kids who want to have a nice quiet area to read the books. We know that this is not a great space because there's lots of activity in the dramatic play area and over in the building center as well. If we move over here, we have the water table, which right now we have some cards out, and we do get some other materials out in the daytime. This we close on the really cold days because the kids tend to get wet and cold, so we tend to close it and use it for something else when it is really cold outside. So over here we have the water shirts as well that the kids can get themselves. Back here we have a bulletin board. This has every child's picture on it and a space for their work. So as we do their monthly me's with them, we put them in, and they love to come over and look at their writing and read their writing and look at their picture as well. These are the kids' cubbies, or their home bins with their names on them that they have access to. And every morning when they come in, they put their mailbag in here, but we'll talk about that when we talk about the use of time in the classroom. So if we come over here, we have our craft and writing table. We used to have our craft and writing table separate, but then we found that the kids were always writing on their crafts or making crafts for their friends. So we decided a couple of years ago to combine the 2 centers and to have it as one. And behind it here we have the word wall where we have all the kids' names with their pictures beside it, and we have some high frequency words that we have learned in our class. Beside it over here we have some games and puzzles and books that the kids can use as well, so they can help themselves and use that space. We have a whiteboard here for them to draw on, and they love this space. This is new this year, and they really like it. Behind our chairs here is our drying rack, which is nice and close to the craft table. We have some tables over here. So this one here is for tabletop toys, and sometimes doubles as another craft area, or sorry, another snack area if there's a lot of kids that are hungry. So, but kids can pull out tabletop toys from over here, and they can pull out tabletop toys from over here and use them at either of these tables. And this table over here is also highly used with tabletop toys, and we also have some shelves here which have some things on them that the kids can pull out and use as well. Back over here we have our science area as well with some natural materials on it. And right now we have an inquiry about magnets, but over here we had a little girl bring in part of a bald-faced hornet's nest, and then I had a bald-faced hornet's nest. So we've been looking at this and comparing them and looking at the inside of it as well with the flashlights. So I think that is all I wanted to show you for the use of for around the classroom. So the way, I can tell you more about the way that the day runs later, but children basically go in and out of centers. We don't have any limits on any centers. They can go in and out as they please. They can go into another center. The only thing we do ask is if they're at the water table that there's only 4 children there because of the water shirts. We only have 4 water shirts there. So things that I would change about the classroom. One of the first things I would change is I would change the layout. It's in a cafeteria style layout with a chair for every child. There's 26 children and they all stay for lunch. So we have a chair for every child at lunchtime. And what I would like to do is to move some of the tables over to this area here to have them spread out more instead of all into one area. So that's one thing I would change about the classroom. I would also, we used to have all the bins labeled, and over the years the labels have come off and the pictures have come off. So I would like to redo that and get labels so that it's easier access so the kids can see it better. The daily schedule, which is over here, used to be used at the beginning of the year. We would put it up and change it every day, and the kids would ask what was next. We found that the kids have stopped asking, but since taking the course, I've realized the importance of having up the daily schedule, so we're going to get that happening again. Also at our mat, over here for our mat, I do have a few things out, but I would like to have more shelf space and more bins for math materials such as cubes and our links, math materials out for the kids to use as well. We have a quiet area over here which we just revamped, and it is we love it and the kids love it. But unfortunately it's near like a busy spot with the sink. It would be nice to kind of have the book area and the quiet area combined, but I'm not quite sure how we would do that because this is a nice cozy spot for the kids to go. Okay, one thing also I wanted to tell you about for the use of spaces of how kids can be independent in the classroom. And one way that we've chosen for them to be independent is by snack time. They can get their own, they put their lunch pails away, and or if they're at snack time, they can get out the scissors to cut open their snack and the marker to write their name on their juice box, and they put their juice box inside here. They can sanitize their hands or use the washroom at any time for their hands. At the end of the second snack in the afternoon, they get themselves packed up for the day. So they finish their snack, they close up their lunch pail, get their home bag, and go in the coat room and pack up their backpack to be ready for home. So I think that is all that I had for the use of space in the classroom. If you can look around the classroom, you can see all the different things that we have. Right now we have a Write the Room up of counting the dots on the 10 frame and writing in the number. The kids love the Write the Rooms. And I think that's the end for my use of space. Thank you very much for watching.